What's going on, y'all? Big day is here. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. We are feeling pretty giving today. So let's give out four picks. We typically just go on a two banger. Let's go ahead and give out four picks that we're going to be taking a look at. Again, happy Thanksgiving. Everybody keep safe travels. The crazy people are coming out on the highways. Be careful of tomorrow on Black Friday, even the crazier people, right? So here we go. Four picks we're looking at. Got a pretty good slate. Should be some very good games that we got going on today. The first pick that I really want to look at here is Jordan Love over his rushing yards of 11 and a half. Now, we know the Lions, they run the second highest man rate on defense, right? In the whole league, they have the second highest man defensive rate. So what do we know about man defense? That equals a lot of DBs backs being turned, and that equals quarterbacks being able to get out of the pocket and scramble a little bit. Love is athletic enough; he's going to do that. The Lions should be really trying to collapse that pocket, flush him out of there, make him break that pocket. They have allowed around 6 QB rushes through their last handful of games, 4 to 5 games, about 6 rushes per QB out of the last 10. Out of the last 10 QBs they have faced, 8 of them have gained at least 12 yards. So 8 of the last 10 QBs, they've allowed 12 plus yards on the ground. Jacobs, I do believe, was said to play. I think he's good to go. But, I mean, just how good is he? He was kind of tweaked up on his injury. So I think Jordan Love makes some things happen with his legs. You know, this is something that he could clear in 3 or 4 rush attempts maybe. So that's going to be our first pick anyway. Jordan Love right here, going to Detroit. Obviously, playing in Detroit, weather won't be a factor. Should see that from him. Next pick, let's look at Kareem Hunt over 35 and a half rush yards. If you did lock this in prior to this video, you probably got it at 33 and a half. But we get it at 35, that's fine. Now, Isaiah Pacheco is returning. But with Pacheco out, Kareem Hunt has been extremely reliable. Now, they would be crazy to just stray away from him and leave him stranded on the wayside and just to rely on Pacheco off of injury, coming right off of injury, right? So Cowboys defense does look better as of late, but the line is also only 35 and a half. It's not like we're asking for a 70-yard gain from him here. As you can see, these last 4 games, phenomenal. Hits it in 4 straight. 40, 49, 59, 104 now against this Cowboys defense. If you think the Chiefs are playing with the lead in the fourth quarter, you can probably like this pick even better. So that'll be pick number 2. Pick number 3 that we're going to take a look at. These last 2 picks are going to both be from the late game. We're going to take a look at Jamar Chase over his 92 and a half receiving yards right here. Now, this obviously is a lot to ask for, but Jamar Chase, T. Higgins is out, right? Number 1, T. Higgins is out. Joe Burrow is back. And his last 2 matchups against Baltimore, Jamar Chase's last 2 times he's seen Baltimore have been absolutely disrespectful. Absolutely atrocious. Look at this. 193, 264. This isn't even rushing receiving yards. Not that he rushes the ball any, but I'm just saying these are numbers that you would have to think something else, right? No, this is all through the air to the hands of Jamar Chase against Baltimore. 193 and 264. I mean, these are quarterback numbers. Ravens are still bottom 10 against wide receivers. Like we said, no T. Higgins. What's this average out to? 228 is going to be our average right here. I mean, this is just nasty. Now he gets Burrow back. Burrow is going to be feeding Chase. No T. Higgins. I mean, this is a recipe for disaster for the Ravens defense. I do like Jamar Chase getting into the end zone, but that's on the popular tab. A lot of people are taking that. I try to give stuff that isn't really on there. So that, I mean, this looks phenomenal. I mean, 92 and a half is what we're set at. I can live with that. If it was 95 and a half, I would take it, right? Last pick we're going to look at, Mark Andrews. Now, Mark Andrews under, we're going to fade his receiving yards of 40 and a half. This one doesn't make sense to me unless there's something going on that I don't know of. He's cleared it once this entire season. right here, this anomaly. Other than that, his targets and receptions just do not correlate to this receiving yards line. I mean, we look at his targets through the last for the last 5 games, just targets 3, 5, 5, 3, 3. How are you going to have a receiving yard line set at 40.5 if you're getting 3 targets? Even 5 targets, receptions 1, 3, 3, 2, 3. We can go a little further. It doesn't increase a ton. 6, 3, 8, 6, 3 again. I mean, this is just really ugly. Um, really ugly. Now, this might be biased because he's on my fantasy team and he's been fucking me week after week. But still, I think he's maybe more of a touchdown threat than he is like a high yardage threat. Nothing in my knowledge has happened to make me think that he's going to just become a bigger target today than he has been. So, not sure. Not sure what's going on here. I don't like it. I'm going under. I'm going to go ahead and fade before PrizePicks gets their shit together and drops this down to where it should be. Unless something's going on that I'm unaware. But anyways, this is going to be the 4 picks, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Mark Andrews, 40.5 receiving yards. Jamar Chase over his receiving yards, 92.5. Kareem Hunt over 35.5. And Jordan Love over 11.5 rushing yards. Y'all let me know what y'all are running with. Come on, don't be stingy with it. Share some love. Send it back my way. Let me know what you think. Follow me on PrizePicks, Best by Blake. Sub to the channel for me. Good luck, everyone. Be safe out there. Happy Thanksgiving. Catch you on the next one.